This is a slightly unusual YouTube video in that it contains no moving parts. The main reason for this is that I planned this as an article for a magazine and subsequently changed my mind. Here are the components of what I made. It is Play-Doh, lots of plastic teas, a used fertilizer bucket, a wooden blank which goes into the bottom of the bucket. I glued a U cylinder to the bottom of the U blank, put it in place in the bottom of the bucket with Play-Doh, and the Play-Doh serves two purposes. It holds the blank in place and it also fills up space that would be otherwise wasted resin. Here is the bucket with the blank in place and the plastic teas packed in around it. Here's the resin that I used, about 1.5 litres. I mixed up the resin with a special resin paddle which attached to an electric drill. It obviously has to be mixed up really well to make sure that the two parts are together. Here it is with mica powder added, a rather nice glistening blue colour. Poured the resin into the bucket. Didn't quite fill all the teas, but that didn't matter. It was enough to make a workable trophy. Here is the U blank, which has been the resin blank which has been set. This is the bottom of the blank where you can see the resin has seeped past the Play-Doh and into the bottom of the wood, but that really doesn't matter. The blank mounted on the lathe. The U cylinder is mounted in O'Donnell jaws, which I'd previously prepared on the U cylinder. I started moving some of the Play-Doh, but it makes a horrible mess. I turned the outside of the bowl and reversed it into gripper jaws, ready to turn the inside. Lots of bits of plastic flew off as I was starting it off. Here it is, about halfway through the turning process, and you can see that the U blank at the bottom is beginning to be uncovered. This is the more or less finished bowl, which has been sanded down to 180 grit. It beginning to look as I imagined it might. And I further sanded it down to 1000 grit and 4/0 wire wool and gave it a coat of sanding sealer. It's nice and smooth, but not as glossy as I would have liked. And so I gave it 2 or 3 coats of lacquer spray inside and out to get the effect that I was looking for, and I'm quite pleased with the overall effect. And here is the bowl in its finished state, sitting on an ebonized oak stand.